Okay, I hope the game should appear in a moment. There we go. I'm just seeing it come up on my tablet. Let me alt tab out, folks, and just double check I've still got the microphone on. And it looks as if I have. Let's do that, and we should be about set to go. All right, I've got 6 people in chat. We might have a guessing competition too in a moment, because I was doing material for my next Diablo 2 video. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Tim. Looks as if the little wall clock I've got's about. Just let me have a look here on my phone. 7:31. We're set to go. All right. So we will give just a couple of moments for other people to join. We've got 8. I'm just seeing my tablet here. Oh, sorry to hear it, trolls. Oh, okay. All right. Well, basically it's Pindleskin runs, but we've got 8 people in the chat. If you okay, would any I'll ask the question. This is just a straight out guessing competition. Just before I start doing the Pindleskin runs, would anybody like to? I counted up all the grand skill charms I've got for my Diablo 2 hoarding video. Would anybody like to have an intelligent guess as to how many grand skill charms or grand charms I have across my various characters? Any guesses? 231 from Rickard. Give a couple of moments. No? Okay, nobody else wants to have a guess? Okay, as near as I can tell, the exact number is 161. Okay, right now I'll be doing 100, and that'll typically take about an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm slowing down the actual speed of the runs to get the mercenary to make the kill. That's alright. And I'll go for at least 2 hours, and possibly 2.5, but at least 2 hours. Okay, people, I think it's time to make a start. Right, this is run 33,201. Just throw that one glacial spike across to stop them, and hopefully that'll the mercenary get down there. Yeah, fanaticism's a bit hard to deal with, but he got there. Yeah, I was surprised at how many I had, to be perfectly honest. You just keep picking them up. This is run 33,202. And that's the other reason why glacial spike is when they generate extra fast. I've got to say the drops from this... oh, there's one anyway. There's the flame bellow. And I've got the nasty feeling we're just going to drop that, I think. Alright, there's the first unique of the evening. Let me make a note of that. Just let me put that on the scrolling text, people. I'll leave up the stuff here until we run out of room. And I've got the funny feeling that the game is still on. You can see the drops during the bail run I made, but I think they're virtually all low, apart from Sandstorm Treks, they're virtually all low level set items. But I've got the funny feeling this game's still in Players 3 mode. Players 1 is all we need for unique soft Pindleskin. This is run 33,203. Oh, he's into physical, isn't he? Right. Run 33,204.
Could this be a trap?
No, he's immune to cold this time.
How may I be of help?
Run 33,205.
Could this be a
I'm immune to physical again. Hello, Peter. No, life's going pretty well at the moment. I'm not getting great drops at this, but oh well. What did I get last night? Ethereal Dragon Scale. I thought that was unusual. This is run 33,206. Okay, Pindleskin's down. Run 33,207. Well, the kettle grabbed the rune. The other notable drop I got yesterday was a Griswold Shield, which I've only ever got 5 times. That's 5 sets. So I was happy with that one, but I didn't get that doing Pindleskin. That was in the Wheelstone Keep. Won't do that the run.
Could this be a trap?
Smart people. Oh. Right, just had to rub my eye there. Right, 33,209.
Could this be a trap?
Not certain it's worth waiting for the mercenary to kill the minions, but there we go. Rare Vortex Shield on it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you wanted the set one, or you... Yeah. Run 33,210.
Could this be a trap?
What happens in these is that every now and then get a rare Scourge, or a rare Sacred Armour. That happens. Run 33,211.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, Peter, if you want to have a look at Brandon, D2SP, he has a video on there. I think he made an Exile shield, and I think it had 1800 defense points. I think Exile is one of those ladder rune words and it's self-repairing. This is 33,212. I don't think I've ever seen a shield with I think it was 1800 defense. Oh, there's Ironheart's. Actually, what we'll do, we will grab. Oh, no, it's a Hydra bow. It was a Hydra edge. There's Ironheart's case anyway. Oh no, Tim, that's fine. You know, we can certainly do that. Okay. Now this, by the way, I'll show you the skills as well too, because Shockalot was originally a lightning sorceress, but I've got Agniastra to run most areas now. So essentially the gear is Oculus with an ist in it, Harlequin Crest Shako with a perfect topaz, Talrasha armor with a perfect topaz, and the normal traditional belt and amulet from the Talrasha set for the magic fine boost, triangle gloves just for the cast rate, Nagel ring, and a 33% magic fine ring. I've got two of these, but it took a long time to find them. 46% War Travelers. I do have a 48, but I think they're on another character. In the inventory, a number of resistance magic fine small charms. I think there's a mana one as well as there, and that one because poison resistance is a bit down. A geese that's perfect for magic find, and the rest are all just 7% magic find small charms. The mercenary is carrying an ethereal Tomb Reaver cryptic axe. I do have ones with more magic find, but I've gone here for lesser magic find and more damage. My best steel skull, full 50 magic find there, and a Skull Desire Balrog skin upgraded, Skull Desire russet armor upgraded to a Balrog skin just for the extra defense. So if the mercenary makes the kill, the magic find is a touch over 1,000, and Shockalot on her own, I think it's 772. Now, if you want to see the skills too, which I might do, this is again a future real suggestion, which I modified slightly. So fire, enough points to basically knock Pindleskin down if he happens to be cold immune. Few in fire mastery. Oh, one each way. There's warmth and fire mastery. Lightning spells, just I've put a few extra in static field, one each in telekinesis and teleport, and cold spells I think I have maxed Glacial Spike, Ice Blast, Ice Bolt, one in frozen armor, one in Frost Nova. In fact, I'm wondering why I assume that's there for synergy, and one in cold mastery. So it is definitely quicker than running as a lightning sorcerer, so we'll say that. Run 33,213. Now there's Saigon Sabo, but I shall just do that just to get gold. My apologies if this is a bit slow. Yeah, I noticed that the people on Twitch have access to some sort of little app where you can mouse over the character and see the gear, or some spot on the screen and see the gear, but I don't think that's going to happen on YouTube anytime soon. Run 33,214.
Could this be a trap?
There's a mutant physio. Okay. Got him into the blizzard from for that. Oh, we didn't sell that wand. Let's have a look at those gloves. I have been shopping for... Oh, I have been shopping for gloves, people. For Raxka. And I found some 3 to javelin skills gloves. And I found some 20% increased attack speed gloves, but I couldn't get the 2 together. Gee, okay, it's not bad either, but we don't need it. Oh, good going, Peter. Okay, so what, Peter, you're after, Dobrunsky, I was after, I think it was 2 druid skills, 3 NATO pelt, and eventually found one. Thank you, Tim, yeah. No, it's essentially Future Eel's build, but I just happened to have all the gear. Oh, I didn't mention the shield either, did I? Sorry, it's a Headhunter's Glory with 3 Istrones. Didn't mention the shield, but there it is. Don't think I did the shield. Okay, here we go. 33,215. I'm not in a hurry, people, unless you are.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, that's a bit close. Yeah, okay. But Peter, what about, I don't know, I always look at it and think, geez, it must be a good helmet. What about Jalal's Mane? That's one I've found a few times. 33,216. That looks, something like the Ariat's Face Slayer Guard for barbarians. I've never played Druid, so I don't really know. Oh, let's go around that way. So I was looking at my book. Run 33,217. Chipped amethyst we will have. Run 33,218. Run 33,219. Oh, immune to cold. Right, the mercenary going to do him in? I'll give the mercenary credit for that one. Run 33,220. Swirling crystal. Yes, I assume it's a matter where you want to put your skills. But I promise if I ever get Zod runes, the first one will go to make Breath of the Dying for Sigma, my level 98 Necromancer. And the next one I would like to put in an upgraded 300% enhanced damage rib cracker I have. Ethereal, I should say. God, it's some bevel. I'm told that's the weapon of choice for metaphysical. I'm told it's the weapon of choice for Wind Fury druids. Yes, I always look at it and I think, geez, surely that's got to be a great helm for druids. Run 33,222.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,223. Oh, just the ring. Run 33,224. Run 33,225. Yeah, see, that time he's down before the mercenary got there. Run 33,226.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,227. Where is he? Oh, holy freeze. I do have one other little addendum to my attempts to stream from home. I got emails and they've been testing the line. You might remember, people, I'd paid for a system that's 50 download, 20 upload. I'm getting 2814. I've received a message from the internet provider saying the line won't do any better than 3116. So I've got to make up my mind. Do I change plans? I don't even know what the next one down is. Run 31,229, but I don't know if other countries have the same sort of troubles getting he's down. Oh, there we go. Earth Shaker. Yeah. So there's a weapon with druid skills. Oh, knockback too. Always like knockback and hit blinds target. Right, okay, but anyhow, I know I've got enough of those. Hello, Ken. Just doing Pindleskin runs here, Ken, for no great effect so far. You can see the items that have dropped. Oh, okay, right. Well, perhaps people, okay. So I'm in a small country town here, but I said it's good enough to upload what I need here. This is 33,230. In fact, it was on if you,
Could this be a trap?
it was in Brisbane too. Where is he? Whoops. Nothing there. Ken, the normal day is okay, certainly Wednesday night in Australia, Saturday during the day, and the last couple of weeks I've also streamed Saturday at night. If I'm going to go out Saturday night, I won't be streaming. I very nearly did a stream yesterday because I did a stream last Monday because I expired, and I did a similar thing. But normally Wednesday Australian evening, Saturday Australian daytime is about the normal times. Yeah, I'm hoping Saturday Australian daytime will be Friday night much around the world. But I was going to say to Tim, if you get the 7:30 report, at least in the version I got down here a couple of months back, there was a film producer in Brisbane who changed suburbs purely because he knew the internet was going to run at high speed in the place he moved to, so he could upload and download large files. Run 33,231.
Could this be a trap?
Don't worry about large charms. Oh, okay. 18 to 45, yep. Right, because that's what Saturday I'm hoping to do, is advance Raxka a bit more. She's up to level 64, and I've got more gear changes planned, but then again I've got a lot of gear to choose from. 33,232.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, he's a little bit cold. Now, can the mercenary knock him down? Right, there's the 1,000+ magic find for no real effect. Yeah, in my own Javazon, Ken, I'm trying to actually hold off using the really good gear until I get to hell level. Things like Titans, Griffins, even Moses' Circle I consider to be an excellent item.
Could this be a trap?
Yes. Oh, Blizzard, there we go. Oh, he's immune to cold, that explains it. Flawless diamond we will have. Now that, Ken's an interesting point, because I've got, in fact I think it was you pointed out to me, I'd maxed out the Charge, Strike and Lightning Fury. I've got to make up my mind, do I put extra points into Pierce or just run the Razor Tail? Oops. And so I could put points into Pierce. Flawless Amethyst will have. Put points into Pierce and not worry about Razor Tail, or wear the Razor Tail and then have extra damage points. But I'm wondering how on earth you carry a reasonable level of magic find on a Lightning Javazon. A lot of people don't seem to carry a lot. This is 33,235. Ah, yep. Yes. Yep. Look, my own sort of idea. Oh, I'm into cold, right? Oh, there's another one. So there's a dimensional shard. So really want the lightning jabbers on to clear cows in low level areas. But I'm wondering how on earth you get past the ancients at hell level if you stacked all your stuff into lightning. Okay, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay, so yeah. I showed people at the start when I developed Raxka the gloves I've got, but what are yours, Ken? This run 33,237. So these to show you the gloves I've got on the temporary character. Yeah, still pretty good though, Ken. I can briefly describe mine. In fact, I can show them to you, Ken. Here's the temporary character here. I'm not certain you saw these when I first started the character up, but those ones there, I've had those for years. I just put them aside and thought, geez, if I ever play Amazon, surely they're good gloves. So they're 220 maximum. They're crafted blood gloves. 220. 3 maximum lifesteal, maximum crushing blow, and a little bit of lightning resistance as well. But I'm certainly also making hit power gloves for the knockback. So I've got those two there. They're heavy braces. Raxa can use those. And there's a 210. Okay, there is 20 increased attack speed. There's 3 to javelin skills, but I couldn't get something that combined the two. However, I shall keep trying. I did spend some time sort of trotting in and out of the portal to Nilithak with Agniastra and just shopping at Gemella, Anya rather. Couldn't get 320s. Okay, yeah, Peter, please right. Oh. You don't want knockback, okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, right. Doesn't cost much to make them. 33,238, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Could this be a trap?
Right, because one thing I have done, just let me do this round, I'll tell you one thing I've done with Agniastra. 33,239. The one monster I have real trouble playing with Agniastra is Deathlords. So I found a Hell Tusk, and I noticed it had both knockback and hit causes monster to flee. I've upgraded that to a Spired Helm, and it works pretty well. You get up against dangerous monsters, I swap on the upgraded Hell Tusk, and the mercenary survives a lot better.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, there we go. Now, that's rare Scourge was not dropped by Pindleskin. That was dropped by the last monster that was killed. And I assume it's still possible to get a unique Scourge from the minions, but That's what you're saying about getting a rare Vortex Shield. Well, there's a rare Scourge. I want the Stormlash. That's half the reason for doing these. And the other half is Templar's Might. Yeah, that's a fair point, Ken. Yeah. What are we up to? 33,241. Okay, now we've got about the normal number. That's right. Of unit, we just haven't got any good stuff yet at all. Oh, 33,242. Where is he? Oh, hello, Brandon. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Give a thumbs up. Is that's on the thing as it's being streamed? Can you? Okay. 33,243. We're doing Pindleskin runs, Brandon, but as usual I'm spending more of my time talking to the chat than, well, as much, instead of actually doing the run, so it's a bit on the slow side. But we'll do the 100 and then swap to Lower Kurast. Oh yeah, Brandon, the only grump I have is I'm not getting the internet speed I paid for. But okay, I have sufficient speed to upload, so it certainly beats taking a 100-kilometre bus trip, a round trip of 100 kilometres in a bus to get into the library. I'm trying to get the mercenary to do the kill here for the extra magic find. I've got to say, it does it in all fairness, Brand. I've only had the broadband here about 2 weeks, but it does seem to work quite reliably.
Could this be a trap?
I've only had one drop out, and it wasn't fortunately when I was streaming. Run 33,246. Okay. Okay. Basically, I paid Brandon for 50.20. I get about 28.14, and I've received an email from the internet provider TPG telling me the line won't do any better than 31.16. So I've got to make up my mind.
Could this be a trap?
Do I basically go to the next plan down? Let's have a look at those boots. Always look out for good boots. Not good enough. Run, walk, but that's about it. Oh, people, we are going slowly, but I don't mind. This is 33,247. Okay, thank you, Ken. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm not certain this is to everybody's taste what I do, because with unmodified single player it is noticeably slower. But if other people want to join in, I'm not going to be all that fussed about it. 33,249. Yes, thank you. I think we've got enough gold. I was going to pick up that bone wand, but yeah, okay, I notice, Ken, sometimes I go and look at the Twitch streamers, Mr. Lama, Dobrunsky,
Could this be a trap?
Toby certainly started on YouTube. I think he's gone to Twitch as well, and then the video appears. Oh, there's Saigon Sabo again. Then the video appears on YouTube. Spangly J. Okay, thank you for doing that. At least we know that it works. Now, what I was going to say, Ken, is that a lot of these, you might remember, there was a fellow, I think it was Korean, and he had a sort of little dancing figure over the manor ball. And he was on YouTube for at least a couple of weeks, day after day, and then he finished up on Twitch. Oh, hang on. Okay, people, that's about 45 minutes to do 50 runs, but I've spent a lot of time babbling. All right. Yeah.
Could this be a trap?
Okay, yeah, Spangly. I don't know if you've heard my story, but this is the only computer game I've ever played. I'll be fair to say, Spangly, I'm a bit older than most players, but okay. I'm actually retired, so I've got time to do this sort of stuff. Oh, that was okay. Clearly, Shockalot killed Pindleskin there. This is 33,253. Oh, there we go. So, okay, at least we'll have a look at those boots too. That is the Storm Strike. Yeah, got it. Let's have a look at those boots. Oh, run work. I want run walk. Resistance's magic find. I must admit, I do regard Toby. His video editing skills, I think, are noticeably better, I reckon, than anybody else who makes Diablo 2 videos. Not necessarily the content, though I like a lot of his stuff, but the the effort he puts into the video editing, I think, is just tremendous. This is 33,254.
Could this be a trap?
Let's have a look at the gauntlets. Nope. Yep. Yes. I wish it, yeah, I'm trying to get that sort of element of humour into my own videos, but I haven't quite got it yet. 33,255. Have a look at that ring. Nope. Oh, thank you, Spangly. Run 33,256. Oh, sorry, Ken, yes. Yeah, no, Ken's got it right there. 60-year-old retired school teacher. Super awesome D2 stream. You can make up your own mind. I've certainly seen Chinchi. I noted him as a contributor to Toby's stream. Okay, yeah, now see, something I've never done, I've only ever done once, is play hardcore.
Could this be a trap?
Because if my characters die, I have to say there was a where I actually used to get fairly upset about. So there's a swirling crystal. Oh, they've got enough Oculus. Yeah, but as he points out himself, there aren't many people who stream and play hardcore. What's immune to cold? Assume the mercy. Oh, there we go. There's the snake cord anyway. We're getting a number of items, people. Nothing particularly great. Yeah, okay, I have no real opinion on the matter. I said I just particularly admire his video editing skills. 33,258. Oh, let's get on.
Could this be?
Boots, and we're going to run out of scrolls too, yeah. Oh, reasonable resistances, but I've already got better in that line. It's... Let's buy some scrolls. Yeah, I've got 2 Death Fathoms, Brandon. One's ethereal. I'm wondering if you're going for out and out magic, find. We'll put it this way: an Istroon's not a fabulously rare rune, but see, if you've got an Istroon, would it be better put in an Oculus or not? I don't know. So I've never. What I intend to do with my ethereal Death Fathom is to use it on Agni Astra in dangerous areas, like areas with Death Lords, for example. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments there. Yeah, certainly. I've never found that. I was worried about that random teleport, but since I'm playing relatively benign areas, I've never found it too much of a problem. We'll probably see a bit of it in Lower Kurast.
Could this be a trap?
The other... Oh, yes. Yeah, I really... See, there was a... Yeah, Mr. Llama's... I really enjoyed. Like I had... hello, bee's knees, I assume it's said. Yeah. When I stopped playing for about 7 years, and I started again in February of 2017. But when I first went on the internet and saw what was out there, I really enjoyed Mr. Llama's early stuff. Even now, I still look at the speed running tutorials, just on how to read the maps. That was 33,260. We are going very slow, people, but I stream to talk to the chat more than play the game. Yeah, I do like Dobrunsky too, and Toby.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, there you go, Goblin Toe. Geez, we're getting a few items. Nothing spectacular, at least they're dropping fairly regularly. The other thing I'm keen on using the Death's Fathom with an Istroon, as I wonder how much other magic find you've got. What was that? Goblin Toe. I'd be inclined, okay, if you had a lot of other magic find to go, put something in it like a lightning facet jewel to give it extra damage. If you haven't got much magic find, you may want to put an Istroon in it, or if you've got a lot of Istroons or something. This is 33,262. Much as it's as much as I enjoy doing this, I wouldn't class myself as an expert player in any way. The stuff I've got through years of playing and being able to look after my character files, which are the most valuable computer documents I think I have. 33,263.
Could this be a trap?
Took a hit there. Brandon, I agree with you. I'm running 772 on this one, but that's only because the character can carry it. In rounded characters, like Agniastra is the sorceress, my other sorceress character that I like to play in all areas, that way she carries about 350. Okay, yeah, I do like, yeah, I've noticed Mr. Llama has actually chastised people for typing in abusive comments. Geez, there's another unique. Sparkling Mail, isn't it? Yeah. Geez, we are dropping a lot of things. Oh, sorry, folks. I've moused outside the screen. Do that. Yeah, but see the downside, this character, the way is that I'll show you the resistances I get back in the game. So you cannot run this character pretty much anywhere except Pindleskin and the Ancient Tunnels and the Mausoleum would be about it. Because have a look at the resistances. They're by and large pretty ordinary. But, okay, this was future real suggestion. It certainly is a more effective way of killing Pindleskin. And I've got enough I can show you. I might show people my tokens too. Because I got another essence off, where is he? Down already, is he? Oh, he is. Oh, a Matriarchal Javelin. Come on. Let's have a look at that. Oh, there we go. Too much dexterity, like you wouldn't rate those as good as Thunderstrokes or Titan's Revenge, but even so, that's not bad. Don't think we need those. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ken. Oh, Ken, We'll put it this way, if he's not going to do D2, what's he going to do instead? Hello, Spangly J. Oh. Yes. Okay. What are we up to? 33,266. I remember him saying when he first went on to Twitch that he needed more subscribers before he was allowed to go on there to monetize it. Yet Dobrunsky was allowed, because he basically got in early, could do it with far fewer subscribers. Whoa. Oh, Thomas. Okay, sorry to hear that. Talking about anime? Yes, yeah, see, I have no ambition. I have no ambition to go onto Twitch. Oh, let's have a look at that ring. Not quite good enough. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I notice, yeah, okay. Well, that's the way he chooses to run it, yeah. 33,268. Oh, music coal. So let's do the mercenary do his bit here. Oh. Let's do that. I'll say that Frost Nova. There we go. Okay. Oh. No, it's Griswold's Heart. We don't need that, do we? 935. Let's just grab that for the moment. Hang on, people. The screen. I'll just have a quick check. I don't think I need that. But I did find a Griswold shield yesterday. Just let me, people, sorry, the screen may go blank here or something, or freeze or whatever. Just let me have a quick look and see what I've got. Do I need that armour? But I don't think I do. Armour in the Griswold. So I'm in another program here, people. I'll be back in a moment. Just let me have a quick look here. No, don't need it. Okay. Okay. 14, 15, 5. I actually did a screenshot of the Annihilus and Hellfire charms for my video on hoarding. What's this? 33,269. Yep, let's do that. I'm all over the place here, people, but I do have to say I prefer to talk to you people. Oh, this is woefully slow, people, but here we go. Actually, it's not all that bad. 33,270. Chip Topaz. We'll hang on to. Grand Matron Bow. I got Mavina's caster not long ago, anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, Thelch, it's gone. The devil is correlated with this game. I think Diablo Thomas. So I'm just looking at the comments here. Diablo's the devil's dog. I thought it was just one of those generic names. Hang on, I'm going to put these away, folks. I do keep chip gems to upgrade low runes. Oh, there's a perfect amethyst. There's a caster amulet too. Let's do that. Oh, and there's a perfect diamond as well. I keep perfect amethysts for casters, amulets. Perfect rubies for blood rings. And soul runes possibly for hit power gloves, but wow. Yeah, I do envy the those charms, really I do. I don't mind them having things like ladder only rune words, but I'm a bit baffled why the ladder ones are easier to make than the single player ones, because by and large trying to get those things in single player is harder. I do remember from my 1 year on Battle.net. Whoops, don't do that. Oh, there he was, okay. Yeah, I tell you what, Thomas, just looking at the comments there. Yeah, speed running. Yeah, to me that's the sort of the ultimate skill in the game. You got to know how to read maps. You got to know. Oh, let's have a look at that amulet. You got to know how to read maps. You got to know how to shop. Yeah. No. Run 33,274. There's the extra few points in static field. Don't normally get that close. Ooh. Oh, 90 annies to choose from. Wow. Geez, okay, that's great going. 33,275.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, there he is. Ah. Run 33,276. No, yeah, this is roundabout right. It's not outrageously slow. They do some doodling around at the start. Whoops, I'm into cold. Whoops. Alright, that doesn't happen too often. Lose the mercenary, but I usually like to go back and try and finish the job. But it is a downside of running lots of magic find on the mercenary. Hello, Thelch. Where'd he go? Let's do that. Oh, show the bow. Oh, the bow. Yes, the bow is nothing more than the rune word Zephyr to run through the town quicker. I picked that up from one of Tio's streams when he was running a druid, doing a speed run with a druid, and I wondered why on earth was he carrying a bow. And eventually I worked out I didn't even know the rune word Zephyr bestowed a faster run walk. Oh, yeah, Thomas, yeah, okay. I still think, by the way, put it this way, Thomas, to get the Stormlash Scourge, even with this level magic find, it's about a 1 in 60,000 chance. A Zodrune, I think, is much more, is even less likely than that. We can easily go and have a look on Silaspen if we want, but... yeah, sorry, Thelch. Yeah, the other followers of the stream, I'm up to about... I started doing Pindleskin runs systematically about July of last year. Aim of doing approximately 100 a day. Harmony, I think, is a ladder rune word, Thelch, and can't get to it from here. I think Harmony's a ladder one. Oh, let's have a look at the boots. No run walk, no resistances. Superior mage plate. No. Run 33,279.
Could this be a trap?
There's a phase blade. I'd like to look at phase blades. Oh, 177 enhanced damage, but no lifesteal attack speed. You can get up to 300, can't you? On, I think. Run 33,280. Oh yeah, sorry Ken, you said about the boa is your least favourite build. Yeah, I've never tried Raxka. I'm levelling up is the lightning jab. That's Javazon. That's the only time I've ever played Amazon. But a boa's on. I've got a wind force. In fact, I've got a few of them, 4 or 5 of them or something.
Could this be a trap?
One of which I remember I got from Pindleskin. Oh. That's one of those things sort of on the Diablo 2 to-do list if I ever get that far. 33,282.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, there's something green there. A Grim Wand. Let's have the Ammon rune. Grim Wand is Infernal. Yep, Infernal Torch. Put that on a low level character at level 5. Damage 13 to 14. Plus 8 to minimum damage. It's actually a rather nasty weapon. I've tried it. Oh, Thomas, if you want to take the time to trouble to type it in, I'll certainly read it. Because I've actually got, Thomas, a level 79 paladin with whom I have never completed the game, using both... what is it? Is using the disciple set. I thought if I ever think of doing a Hammerden, which seems to be very popular, that's something I could respec as. I'm just running lightsaber, disciple set, whatever else I can find. Wow. Oh, Thomas there, don't put... Yeah, okay. 33,283. Oops. Now there's a dimensional blade. Oh, there's 40 attack speed, but again, you can up... I think you can up... There's a Heraldric cube formula, I think upgrades rares. Okay, Thomas. Freeze aura from weapon, holy fire from armour, lightning aura from helm and shield, fanaticism from skill tree. Yeah. Pride though, is pride a ladder rune word though? I don't recall pride being available in single player. $33,284. Mercenary does his bit. No. Yeah, this is going to take longer than normal, but I'm not worried. Yeah. Good idea though to combine all the auras though. Ah, geez, there's a really... Oh, brain hue, ethereal. Okay, it's an ethereal brain hue. This is if I actually do get a lot of items, it slows things. I'm determined to type them into the text. Right. Run 33,286.
Could this be a trap?
I will say this, we've got about 13 people in chat at the moment. Perhaps I can aim the... Oh, it's a bit slow. We're going to get there. So I have to say this idea of streaming in the Australian night time, I'm assuming it's the sort of the afternoon for most of you, but perhaps not for Peter. I think Peter said he was from Brisbane. 33,287. Oh, England. So, oh, sorry, it was, yes, sorry, I think, yeah, sorry, Ken Gates, I think, was from Brisbane, sorry. 33,288. Yeah, oh, hell, Flying Bear's in the chat, thank you. Well, Thresher. Now, I did get a couple of ethereal ones the other night, but none of them had much damage. Oh, 10 to 6 in the morning in Kansas. Wow. Inferno pit, red portal in frozen. Yeah, that's, is that a Baden? Is that a Baden, Thomas? Or is it one of those other ones? I thought to get a Zod rune, you may be better off just clearing cows or something. I don't know if it's... But that's part of the reason I've got Raxka up and going. In fact, Toby's last video, he got a couple of... I think he got a Cham rune. And I think a couple of jars out of 500 cow runs. I'd certainly be happy with that. Yeah, Abaddon. That's a name, Spangly, by the way. They borrowed off some biblical reference. If you look it up. Nope. Okay, Thomas, I've never heard of secret ones, or at least any that worked anyway. I think there are some in the game files that have never been made active. Oh. Unique item from a while. Okay. Geez, that'd be handy.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, geez, hit Pindleskin straight away there. Flawless ruby we will have. $33,292.
Could this be a trap?
Right. Let's have a look at that, Thomas. dimensional shard. Okay. So I have wondered, are there Hereditary Cube recipes that nobody's ever found out? Because the number, of course, that you could make up would be infinite. Gavel of Pain. Look, we've had a fair run of uniques. Nothing high level, but certainly a lot of them. A reasonable number of them. Sorry, I might get some rustling through the microphone. People, they turn sideways and the microphone hits my clothing. Oh, Anders. For what it's worth, Anders, I have only ever got 4 Stones of Jordan, but I understand the monster to get them from is Andariel in Nightmare level. Most of my characters go for hell. Having got 4 Stones of Jordan, in fact I've actually got one in the stash now. Nothing there. I'll show you a Stone of Jordan in the next game. I should really put it away because I'm actually just not using it, but I'm certain it's on this character. Okay. Anyhow, there's again when I never got rid of this, but there is a Stone of Jordan there, and I rate one of the luckiest finds I ever got. Was 3 or 4 months ago. It would have been one of my drop videos. Is I got a Stone of Jordan out of a barrel in Andariel's room. 33,295.
This be a trap.
I'd say people, we're going to finish about. We're going to finish the Pindleskin runs about 9 o'clock. We'll just dump all the magic finding and we'll run Lower Kurast for an hour. Hello, sorry Anders, I don't understand what DAFUQ means. I will say Thomas, yeah, this game must attract a certain personality. Whoops, don't like that. Yeah, worried about the frost over there. Okay, 4 more people. Yeah, LA, but yeah, it's got to LA. Yeah, the optimal place. It's got to be in Nightmare level though, not Hell.
Good afternoon.
And it's still, I think the odds are still about 1 in 5,000 with a reasonable level of magic find. 33,200. Let's get across there and do it.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, Pindleskin's down. Okay, thank you, Anders. Yeah, no, I normally Anders drop the magic find stuff just to make some space because the entire thing's clogged with magic find charms. Only takes a couple of minutes, and I just collect all gems and charms and whatever.
Could this be a trap?
You know, since magic find. Ooh. Crush Flange. So I'm just reading Thomas's comment there. Yeah, you're right, Anders. I just cleared out the magic find charm. Okay, but yeah, Peter, I've noticed the tone of Thomas's comments, but I assume it's meant to be humorous. Okay, second last one, 33,299. I just assume, Anders, that that magic find, there's a jewel, that magic find has no effect. We'll keep that for crafting. So yeah, I only run with Shockalot because she's got such a good map. Okay, last one. This is run 33,300. Oh, let's have a look at the heavy braces anyway. I want heavy braces for, well again, for exceptional hit power gloves. And van braces for hell level. Just let me make a couple of scribbles here, people. So I just got to turn a page in my book here. Warn me. Okay. Wow. Well, thanks anyway, Ken, for the thanks for the intent anyway. So I'm not all that fussed about what happens here. I just do this purely for the fun of it. Right, okay, let me alt-tab out, people. I'll swap into Go Mule here. Now is it up? Oh, I haven't even got Go Mule up and going. Hang on, folks, let's try that. Let's try that. Now, is that going to show it where you are? No, it's not the right size. Just give me a moment here. Right, that's looking a bit better. Oh, let me do that. So I just want to, sorry, let's do that. Right, now I can see what's going on. Let's do that. Okay, so, well, I want charms for magic find, which is there. I want Shockalot, who is there. Let me put that over there a bit. Right, so now we just drop off all those magic find charms. I keep a column of keys. And just put all the magic find. I've been treated. Oh. This game is not for simple people. No, I understand. See, I've never. Part of my understanding was that a lot of people bought Diablo 3 save, but they never really. In fact, let me just do a couple of other things here. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's where I wanted that chipped amethyst. Just keep all runes for upgrading. Oh, too many towels, but worry about that. Don't need the chipped topaz. Ruby can go there. Right, that should do, I think. Yeah, a lot of people just stopped playing Diablo 3 because eventually, people just thought it was too easy. Right, back to the game. I tell you, Anders, yeah, character I have retired is my level 98 necromancer that I established in 2003. Now you might get to see people. Now we go up to players 7 for Lower Kurast, and you might get to see the map I've got. Or if you've been on the stream last week or last Saturday, you would have seen it there. But I think I've got a really good map for Lower Kurast. In fact, Ken, who was it? Might have been Brandon. I forget. Was it Brandon or somebody told me that the Flawless Ruby there, we're off to a start. Somebody told me that Magic Find affects everything except these super chests, but I did get a Mal rune out of one of these corpses. Not that one. That one. Got a Mal rune out of one of the couple of days ago. I'm after Mal runes. I'm trying to make the rune word Sanctuary. Something dropped there. Topaz. Now I just keep everything about from standard gems onwards. Yeah, so we're a bit after 9 o'clock, so I'll probably go to 10. Diamond. We've got enough keys or not? Carry the big column of keys just to delineate where the stuff goes. No, that'll do. Right. So, keys. Okay, one short. Oh, you can't play this game anymore. Sorry, hang on. Right, I'm just having a look here. Okay, yeah, Thomas. As for rare runes here, just let me put these off, then we'll swing right into it. Oh, there's a flawless topaz. I've never got a burr rune out of Lower Kurast yet. I know it's possible. I think I've got a couple of Sirs. Been many months of trying, but this is just something I often do. Say if I've just got time to spare, I just turn off the microphone and run Lower Kurast with the television on. They've even got large charms to not worry about. So we could also run the ancient tunnels with this character. I've got the map for it, but I think I'm better off doing this. Nothing there. I'll do that. Teleport. Oh, heavy braces. Now. This is the other thing I find it getting. See, there's the basis for hit power gloves. So I'll put those away. Where is he? Over there.
Stay a while and listen.
And if we happen to build up, we haven't got any sapphires at all. Alright, well that's the end of that for the moment. So I'm just reading the comments here. Tim, yeah, and for Andariel at Lower Kurast for runes, definitely Lower Kurast, I'd say. Oh, trolls, okay, that was good. If you got a burr from the mob. Yeah, Tim, Ken's opinion, I think, is the common one. You run Lower Kurast for runes and Andariel for jewellery. Okay. Right. Should be doing these quicker, people, but I do like to look at your comments. Well, there's at least a sapphire of some description. If we happen to build up to a perfect sapphire, we'll give hit power gloves a go. Pop that. Oh, there we go. There's something. A flawed ruby I don't want. I think this is a really good map. No, didn't hear anything drop. Okay, so at 10 past, whoops, we're 10 past 9, so I'll probably go till about 10 if I can keep, because I must admit this is not the most entertaining thing you've ever done. But I said, you know, I just like to do this every now and again. And flawless emerald. What I do find I get from Lower Kurast are skill charms. $1,200. Geez, that's asking a lot, Thomas. Another emerald. Okay, sorry. Sir Turgal's cranium basher. Sorry, Thomas, are you saying you got a cranium basher out of... Oh, the Pitnak one, yeah. Is that where you got the cranium basher, was it? Because I think the best drop I've had on stream was a cranium basher. People may remember it for... Yeah, my first ever unique Thundermaw was the cranium basher. Flawed sapphire we don't want. Don't worry about flawed gems. Standard and flawless I pick up. Oh, there's that random teleport. Thought we'd see it. There's a rune, there we go. Just an ort, but okay, a rune's a rune. In fact, there's our hit power gloves if we can get up to a perfect sapphire. Oh, there's there's that random teleport again. What did it drop? Oh, okay, standard ruby we will have. Keys weaken telekinesis. Right, hang on. Now, oops, in the wrong spot. Okay, Sorry, second recipe. I'm sorry, Thomas, I don't get that comment about the dye. You never notice I have a dye. Hope it's not too vulgar. Can we upgrade any of those things? Oh, in fact we're going to get to a perfect emerald here. There's a sapphire. And we're going to get to a perfect ruby. Now, if we get a soul rune, people, we're carrying 4 jewels. Always carry a couple for crafting. So if we get a soul rune, we can try a blood ring. That will also go on Raxka. Here's a ruby. Oh. Look through all the stuff. Okay. Hello, Grey Earth. Yeah, I said, well, I think it may have been you I said it to last time. Never found a burr rune in Lower Kurast. But, well, I know it's possible. I was going back through some old stuff. I think I have found a couple of sirs. And I may have enough burr runes. I've got about half a dozen of them to make the rune words I would like Chains of Honour and Enigma. Certainly can't deck out all my characters with those things, one each. Oh, we need scrolls of identify, do we? There's that teleport again. Oh. What am I doing here? Oh, I opened it by accident. Oh, it was the amulet. Yep. Sorry, I'm just looking at various comments here. Oh. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ken. For what it's worth, Ken, I had to retire in an awful hurry. But yeah, I'm not lacking for money. Or more accurately, I was able to retire in such a fashion that I have a pension. Small charm. Yeah. No. Gotta say, I don't think at the moment. Right, oh, we're getting a few gems. We're not getting much. Where's a rune? There's a rune. It's a rel. Okay. I think we've got a perfect amethyst too. Where are we? Over there. No. Try that. I think do we have a perfect amethyst? We do. Okay, let's try a caster amulet. A jewel. Let's do that. Okay, let's go gamble an amulet and see what we get. Sorry, just looking at the comments. Okay, alright, let's gamble an amulet and see what we come up with. We should collect items for gold. What have we got here? Oh, that's pretty ordinary. Okay, well, I'm just got to keep doing them. No, look at the selling price, only 8,000. Okay. Okay, Ken, yeah, geez, that's I've got to say, so Ken, was it for, elective surgery? Geez, that would, I've got to say, without being overly nasty, Ken, that sounds like a job that would depend very much on good economic times. I'm assuming that's one of the things that people would drop if times got a bit tougher. Demon head. Well, now we actually should. The other thing we can do is easily in Lower Kurast is collect items to sell for gold too. Usually like to move the character so you see what's dropped. I reckon both of those two are going to be worth full gold.
Greetings.
Yeah. Okay.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah, 35,000. 35,000. Well, put it this way, Ken. I hope you had enough money put by on the assumption that things weren't always going to be. Oh, there's a skull. Because what's happened in Australia? There was a mining boom in. Oh, there we go. It's the best rune of the evening, anyway. Alum. There was a mining boom in Western Australia, and people were paid enormous wages. And that's more or less collapsed, and so a lot of people have bought expensive homes, and then they were put off, and the money didn't come in, and like I'll say it for being a teacher, at least the money was regular. Chip topaz I don't think we want, but we'll hang on to it since we've got space.
Good to see you.
No, always hope for getting a grand charm. How many runes we got? So we're getting a few runes. Oh, there's another perfect diamond. Now we've got enough perfect gems. If I set aside the ruby for a blood ring, we've got those 3 perfect gems to have a roll of that charm if needs be. But we'll do that if the space gets a bit clogged. Let's do that, shall we? Skulls, flawless skull. Where was it? Let's do that. Right. And I don't think we need the chip topaz. We'll hang on to for the moment. Right. Where's another jewel? Flawless sapphire. Heard some of a diamond. There it is. We will have a go at hit power gloves, despite Ken telling me there's not much use on a lightning Javazon. What did I hear drop then? Oh, it was the ring. If we get up to a perfect sapphire, we'll definitely give it a go. Oh, I don't need to do that just yet. No. Another jewel. Another good thing another thing you can get out of Lower Kurast fairly easily. No. Yeah, Thomas, you might be right. The trouble is, this character, I said, there's the resistances. I'm not certain this character would be all that strong in certain areas. Inferno pits, yeah, you might. I'm assuming in places like Abaddon. Or is it the Infernal Pit or something it's called? Coronet we'll ignore. Gem there. Oh, flawless sapphire. Gee, now we'll have that embossed plate for gold. Geez, we might get to the hit power gloves. Vampire bone gloves, and I want Vam braces for hit power high level gloves. Nope. Something, yeah, I heard a charm, yeah. Flawed ruby we'll ignore.
Hello.
We're going to hang on, even if we have to go out, people. Oh, geez, we're close to that perfect sapphire. I need to stock up a bit on gems. Yes, Thomas, yeah. Future Real pointed out to me
What do you need?
that the cast rate on this character is 80. I can manage 105 quite easily on Agni Astra, but to carry this much magic, well, with all those there, yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at Greyhouse then. Javazon, yeah, but Phoenix, yeah, it's a ladder rune word, isn't it? I do envy them. I'd like it if, you know, there was some sort of equally powerful rune words you could make in single player, but it really only got Chains of Honor, Enigma, Breath of the Dying, and you know the runes for those are very hard to get. Oh, do that. Flawless Sapphire, there we go. Right, hit power gloves it is. Hell room. Let's get out. Right. Okay, let's see what we come up with here. Yeah, heavy braces is right. Yeah, there's our Ort rune, we're away. Right, Sapphire, Ort rune, heavy braces, Jewel, what do we get? Oh, we get, okay. Alright Ken, there's the bow and crossbow skill ones you were talking about. Only one and no attack speed. Since we've got space, we'll hang on to those for the moment, but I'm every chance I'll probably sell them a bit later and regret it. Oh, no, I think we can sell those now. They're certainly not great. No, we'll sell those now for the space.
Hail to you, champion.
35,000. Oh, no, it's that 5% chance to cast level 4 Frost Nova. That always puts up the value. I think we can do better with enough tries than that. Much as the knockback appeals to me. Oh, teleport. Small charm. I wonder if I miss things. Really, I do. Oh. Oh, we got a couple of uniques there. Chain gloves. Let's have a look at the chain gloves. Flawed diamond will give a miss. I did actually do some crafted armors. I did finish up. No, you're right, Ken. So I've sold them. Yeah. Let's have a look at those. Yeah, 220. Yeah. I think we can shoot for the moon here and. Oh. Now, I assume it's possible to get +3 to, say, martial arts on magic assassin gloves. Hit recovery charm weaken. Oh, we're actually going to sell those. What can we do with the gel? If we get cramped for space, people, we will roll the charm. Oh, yeah, so I've got a D2JSP account, Ken, but I've never used it. Only when I started to put stuff up on YouTube, before I started to stream, I just went out and I've created an account on all the common social media sites. Just so nobody else can use this name, but I've never looked at Twitter and Facebook and D2JSP and all the other things. I just don't worry about it. Hope this isn't too... Well, Base a bit dull, but okay. We'll just see what we can get. We got something dropped. Ruby. Flawless emerald. What do I think about Pluggy? I just said Ole, when I reinstalled the game after not playing for 7 years, I just patched the thing up to the latest patch where Pluggy doesn't work, and I wonder what I would do. Actually, in all fairness, I could have a go at Pluggy because I've got about 3 or 4 versions of Diablo 2. I've still got 3 from CD. I've got 4. I've got 3 from CDs, and I downloaded another one off Blizzard when the internet got a bit, recently, because the nothing there. Certainly be nice to have access to those later rune words, but okay. Vampire, but no, we want Vambraces for hit power gloves. Oh, 90, yeah, hardcore Thomas, yeah, I wouldn't want to put in that level of effort and have it go to waste, to be perfectly honest. I did do it once. I think I got to level 83 with a Necromancer before the character died. Remember, it's from Souls in the those areas where you find Isual. Well, that's might. Grand Charm. Whoops, there's the might. Let's drag it over here. Let's get out of the way of that one. Right, safe. Yeah, Thomas, I'm wondering if it's a suitable thing to put up on stream, but I thought, okay, this is what I would normally do. But normally, for example, I would have the headphones on and I would be paying half attention to the television. I'm wondering, if people can put up with this for an hour or so. I think Dobrunsky did an analysis of 10,000 Lower Kurast runs, but I know he said it was very boring. To me, the fun of this is just being able to, oh, there's a small charm, is being able to interact with the stream. We can always do something else, of course. We could bring in another character. Isn't it Sapphire again? Just I thought I'd done enough of running through the TC85 areas of Agni Astra. I still do that during the day. I just don't bother to stream it. Nope. Yeah, actually can. Well, again, I tend to... I'm tell you what, Thomas, I'm not prepared to run this character around, the character might get killed, but I don't think this is a strong enough character to play in all areas of the game. Really, I don't. just being able to play virtually anywhere. I still look back on playing, Bone Mancer. But again, what do we got there? No. I'm only running Lower Kurast with this character because it's got such a good map. There's the random teleport. Oh, don't. Right, oh, hang on, I just want to look at the comments there. Yeah, it's a fair comment, Tom. It's a fair comment about feeling more legit playing, about feeling more legit on hardcore. If you want to take the challenge, yeah. But for magic finding, I'd prefer a soft, like, to me, hardcore, you play to complete the game, and then I'd probably say stop. I wouldn't probably want to go magic find with a hardcore character. Though that's what Toby does. Certainly, Thomas, yeah. Certainly. Playing hardcore, yeah. You'd have to know what you were doing. What have we got? 20 minutes to go, people. Random teleport again. Where am I? Lost place and where I am on the map. I guess try that. Let's try. Oh, that's a unique. Let's go in there. There's a maiden spear. Oh no, what's the maiden javelin we want? Or I want. Now we can get back to there, we hope. Right. Now. Yeah, I wonder, I wonder how many people, like Mr. Lama SC, I know he went part-time in his job, just to have more time to run his Diablo 2 streams, but I'm not certain that people make money out of it. Could I ask you people what's the biggest audience? Could I ask you people what's the biggest audience you've ever seen for a Diablo 2 stream? Because I've got a figure in mind myself. How many people? When I go on Twitch, for example, I look at how many people. I don't log in or anything. I'm not a member, but I look at how many people are watching the streams. And the leading figure I ever saw was a bit of a surprise to me. $2.55 from Thomas. Wait for other people to make a contribution. I'll tell you what I've noticed. So in the time we've got people, we could have arguably done another 100 Pindleskin runs. I've got to say, I probably get a bit bored of it myself by then. Yeah, Thomas, I think Dobronsky was saying if you want, he thought it was still more efficient if you want Zod runes. Oh, I can't wouldn't want to misquote him, but he seemed to think that running Lower Kurast was a more efficient way of getting to a Zod rune than any other way, I think, but I may be misquoting him there. Haven't looked at that armor stand, have we? Shale. I would be interested in people's opinion. Not certain I like that idea, Thomas, about making the blood sacrifice. I would be interested in people's opinion, though, if they would prefer to see something else on stream other than this. I just do this for variety. That's all very well for me to do it at home, but it's another thing to go on stream and expect other people to look at it. But again, I'm assuming there are people who are just really playing the game at the same time as looking or listening to this stream. Nothing there. Yeah. By that I assume you mean, Thomas, the infernal pit. I just said I think this character would more than likely get killed. My memories, they're full of those temptresses that fire missiles at you, which I've always found the character. There we go. There's a perfect diamond. Now I don't need diamonds for anything else. If I get a Thol rune, I can have a go at a safety amulet. So if we start to clog people, we will roll the charm. Yeah, Thomas, yeah, it depends how fast you get killed, I suppose. I've wondered about trying to go for the chest too in the, I think it's the Crystalline Passage, or is it the one where Anya is, the river, frozen river. I think there's one in there. But, yeah, some of the monsters there are very dangerous. Oh, okay, there's a Thul and an Aya. Alright, we're building up the runes. Let's have that cuirass for gold.
Yes?
And what can we do with these things first? Oh, there's our safety amulet. Sorry, people, you may have heard the sneeze. Yeah, frozen tundra, yes. I know it, Thomas, but I said I don't like getting my characters killed, and I think that's a good way to do it. Skull. Alright, one off a perfect skull. Hang on. Now, what we'll do here, people... that's not worth hanging on to. Alright, let's... Oh, start a yawn here, people. Jewel, let's have a go at a safety amulet.
What do you need?
Yeah, Thomas, I've had this character kill with far better gear in less time than I can get the rejuvenation potion down, I'm telling you. Oh, we want an amulet. Okay, here we go. Safety amulet. Oh, there we go. Not superb, but worth hanging on to. Alright. Well, that was worth the effort. That will go in my pile of crafted amulets. Something else I may make a video about too. So +2 to sorceress skills amulet, okay. And if we clog, we said we'll run the 3 perfect diamonds and roll that charm. That will at least yeah, it worked out pre-ep. Let's do that. Okay, 10 minutes, people, to go, I think, here. I'm just starting to yawn a bit, but we'll see if we can... As I said, if people think this is a bit dull to put up on stream, by all means say so. See, I could, for example, as a flawless sapphire. I'll be advancing Raxka further on Saturday. In fact, Abdul hasn't joined in tonight. He's normally on, but then again, oh no, it's sometime in the afternoon for him now, but okay. Let's have the worm hide for gold. Yeah, I don't recall Dobrunsky or Mr. Lamarus ever doing this on stream, but I've got to say, in all fairness, people, about an hour, this is about as much as I can take, and I'm playing the game. I think you're doing well to sit and watch it. But I'd like to be able to say that at least I've at least dropped 1 burr rune from Lower Kurast, because it's never happened. Thomas, you're saying that I don't respect the viewers.
Good evening.
Nope. Okay. I'll tell you what we might do then. Since we're getting towards the end here. So, I'll tell you what. Let's just go back to players 1. Let's have a look now. What waypoints do I have? Now, where is it, Thomas? Is the Ararat Plateau? Let's start with the Frigid Highlands. And we've got very poor resistances here. Let's see if let's find the place. So they're immune to cold. And let's put the map on. Right, map. not fond of that. In fact, I don't think I've ever rescued the barbs either. No. Geez, conviction with the resistances I've got. This character's got. God, they're all over the place. There's the random teleport. Not carrying much hit recovery either. I skipped it, did I? Okay, right. I'm just too busy wondering what's... Ah, that's it there, isn't it? Yes. Right. There's a baton. Oh. Let's clear out the error. Oh, okay, the Tomb Reaver's generated a little skeleton. Now, while we're here, Thomas, there's the random teleport again. Wow. Oh. Let's just see what monsters we get inside. Let's do that. So we're not carrying much magic find either. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Oh, come on. Why can't we get inside that portal? Geez, I can't get there. That's better. If we get those Temptress things, we're out of here. Okay, they're not even immune to anything. Oh, that's something. Oh, something's reviving them. This is rather hairy. Okay, right. I might go back and get some... Oh, they're mana burn as well. We got the ranged attacker things. Okay. Let's go back and get some mana potions.
Hello.
I might have another full rejuvenation potion in the stash. I normally carry 3 or 4 spare, and there's one of the... Oops, not one of that. Okay, we'll do this for 5 minutes, but I'm not certain this is going to suit this character at all. Soul Rune, there's our blood ring anyway. The mercenary hasn't got really good gear either. Hang on. Come on. Yeah. So I'm very reluctant to play in a fashion that I've got to find the chest. And there's those range things. Do this steadily just the first time. At least they're not... I'll say those range things, at least they're not immune. Let's find the chest. Oh, there we go. Alright, this is a bit hectic, folks, but we'll see if we can do what we can here. Well, that's a unique... Oh, geez, look at that. That's got to be a unique group, surely. . 'Cause 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 ' Where's that chest? I'll say this, at least, you know, on the other areas of hell level, these things are often immune to, physical in particular. We're going to find it in a moment. Yeah, hang on, we're going to get there. Oh, there's the random teleport. Don't like that either. That was a unique. Let's do that. And that. Yes, Thomas, that's what I'm trying most of all, is not to die. And is the other thing, is this chest affected? Oh, there's another jewel. So at least find where this chest is. Geez, they move around fast. Where is the chest? Oh. I must admit, I'm surviving. The character's surviving reasonably well. I can freeze those things. Wow. Hang on, I'll look at the chat comments in a moment. Sorry, somebody was there. Bossman. Okay, yeah. Yep, I do like Toby's stuff. I said earlier in the evening, Bossman, I do like... Oh, there's the chest. Now, before I open it, Thomas, should we now go up to players 7 or not? Before we open the chest? We've just gone 10 o'clock, people. We'll put it this way. I'm not carrying a lot of magic fine, so I might as well bump it up to players 7. I'll have to put it back to players 1. Here we go. Great halberd, we can set grand charm. Oh, we need some mana potions though. Alright, look, I tell you what we'll do. Let's just have a quick look. I think we've cleared it. So where's the entrance? There's the entrance. So we know it's more or less in the opposite. Assuming it appears in the same spot. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. All right. Look, let's give this a try. I'll have to go back to players 1. Hang on. One thing at a time. Right. Let's get these identified and sold. Yeah. Now I'll see if I can avoid.
Stay a while.
I'm not too worried about. I shouldn't be worried about the character dying. Player 7 won't matter. Right. Okay. Okay, look, we may be able to have a go at those soul rune. Do we have a perfect... There we go. We need a ring. Okay, people, let's gamble a ring. I'll go a bit longer than I intended. Let's have a go at a blood ring.
Can I help you?
3% lifesteal. Nope. Nope, that's pretty ordinary. Alright. So, Ken, so those chests, the magic fire, I thought it was only the sort of Lower Kurast style chest where the player that you just had drop patterns and magic find doesn't matter. Right, so a few more of these people, if I can keep the character alive. Now, and you're immune to lightning. Trouble is the mercenary hasn't got good gear. Good, fancy expecting that. Right, let's do that. Okay, let's have the other one. Okay, it's only just up there, so that's easy. Oh, now we get nothing unique on that one, do we? Yeah, mercenary should have more damaging gear. Oh, there's a flawless amethyst though. Where is it? This happened last game. It's difficult to get into. Right. Mana Shrine. That's handy. Okay, so let's see if we can teleport across. Just go across to there. Whoops. Oh, the... Wow. Can you freeze them? You can. So the chest was over here. Oh, that's a bit nasty. Wow. Alright. I reckon the character's going to die very quickly. I find those archers. Let's see if we can just... Wow. At least they can be frozen. Oh. Oh, I've lost the mercenary. I think we may need better gear to do this, Thomas. Actually, Ken, I thought it was... Oh, geez, I'm just about dead here. I thought, Ken, it was round the other way, that magic find didn't matter on the Kurast chests, but it mattered everywhere else. Oh, sorry, Ken, sorry, well, stop. I'm thinking magic find, yeah. No, sorry, Ken, you will be right. Okay, let's see if we can get this chest, but I reckon if we're going to do this with any regularity, we need better gear. Now, where was it? Oh. Well, there's that teleport. That's going to be a new... there's... Oh, we teleported away from the chest there. Let's do that. In fact, now we can just do that. Wow. What do we got here? Okay. I don't think we've got the gear on to do this. It's just a bit risky. Okay, let's... Amethyst. Right, okay. We've dropped another full rejuvenation potion. Mana potion can go there. One more in the frozen tundra. Frigid Highlands. That's the Frigid Highlands, right? Okay, now. Ariat Plateau. Oh, frozen tundra, right. Okay, let's just have a look around, Thomas, and this may be about it. Oh, there's more of them. In fact, we should have bought more mana potions. Okay, let's see if we can find the thing anyway. 80 cast rate should be enough. Oh, there it is. Oh, they're going to be immune to cold, aren't they? No, they're immune to poison. Okay. Oh, Oh, you know, it's awkward to get into. Right. Let's just run through this one, get the map. Ah, there's that teleport again. I tell you what, I'm thinking if I'm going to do this, I want to... Oh, ranged attackers. If I'm going to do this, it might be time to give Shockalot back the entire Talrasha set for the extra resistances. We might make this the last thing of the evening, people. Oh. So they're immune to cold. So I haven't got many points in fire skills either. And the mercenary has not got a good weapon for this sort of stuff. I think your idea is pretty good, Thomas, but I'm not certain this character is geared for it. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, what, Ken, what do you want to see 30 runs of this? Alright, hang on. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, it's Decrepify as well. Wow, alright, let's see, stock up with mana potions. Oh, 30 more Pindles. I don't like bouncing around. First time, I just like to get the map. Let's just see what we can do here. So that's good, but these things are immune to cold. Oh, the player's one's about the limit though. This is not a rounded character. Whoops. What's over there? Oh. Mercenary needs a better weapon. Oh, see, no points in fire skills. Not enough. Okay, dispatches them once he gets there, but okay, let's see what we can do here, people. We're also cursed, which I don't like, and we're running through the stock of full rejuvenation potions. But let's see how we go. So I've got to learn to get over the idea. It doesn't really matter all that much if the character dies at level 96. I just regard it as poor play if the character does die. Yeah, so the mercenary's getting hit with Decrepify far too often. Oh, there's the teleport. Oh. Well, there's the teleport again. Sorry folks, I'm not paying too much attention to the chat here. This is fairly hectic. Oh. Just as well we're on players 1. Oh, there's the chest anyway. Geez, meant to do speed runs of that, eh? Wow. Alright, we've got the map. Let's have a look. So at least we know where it is. Alright. Okay. And both of them it sort of turns around to the end. Okay. Yeah, you might, I'm assuming, Thomas, in these higher levels you've got chances where the thing will drop a Zod rune or something, but... Hello. Yeah, we're running through the full rejuvenation potions, but they're easy enough to collect. Let's do that. Alright, let's do a couple more, people. It's longer than I intended, but okay. But we are at least running... What do we got? 80? 110? 143? What's that? 217? Oh, plus this. Oh no, so running 282, 322. So yeah, we're pushing 350 magic. Fine, jeez. So where were we? Frigid Highlands. Okay, here we go. Oh, geez, that was awkward to get into. Right, we want to go. Oh, okay, it looks okay. That's a more benign lot of monsters, I think. Oh, dolls. No, it's not. Alright, that's out of there.
Good afternoon.
Haven't played these areas for years. On Saturday, can be probably starting somewhere about 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, yeah, Lower Kurast. So I'm looking at time as Lower Kurast, Pindle, and the Infernal Pit. Okay, and on Saturday, Kenshin, the intention is to advance Raxka a bit more through the game. That's been most of the day there. But if I do something Saturday evening, let's go and have a look at. Yeah, let's go run Pindleskin. Oh, come on. But if I do something Saturday evening... Oh, Ethereal Maiden Javelins. Geez, that's not bad. Don't think as good as what I've got, unfortunately, but not bad either. But on Saturday, but if I go on Saturday evening, I'll probably go back to this. Right, okay, so where are we going to go? We've done that one. Frozen Tundra. Right, now, where was that portal? Where was it? Let me brighten up the map here, people. Oh, up there. Right, okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Infernal Pit it's called. Right, okay. What are we going to get? Serpents. Let's have the Mana Shrine. Oh, Mana Burn at that. Locked chest. Nothing doing. Oh.
How may I be of help?
So Thomas, that's what you do, is it? You run those two chests. Okay, look. It's 20 past 10. Let's try that a couple more times. But we're only on players 1. Let's get again Pindleskin and those two chests if we can get there. But I still think this character's not properly equipped. Let's have a look at that amulet. No. Just let me have a look at something, people. Back in a moment. At the moment, Ken, it is 20 past 10 in the evening. Just want to see how much magic find I've got with all that stuff off. Oh. Jeez, I've surprised myself. Okay, back to the game, people. So your screen will freeze. Okay, now I'm still carrying 539 magic find. 20 past 10 in the evening, Ken. But this is certainly something we could consider, but I don't think we need 539. Ugh. Whoa. Jeez. I'm not used to doing this, people. I consider this to be highly risky play. Whoa, Death Lords. Or something like them. Where are we? Chest is over here. Oh, but this is nothing next now. Can I freeze it? I can freeze it. Let's do that. Okay, Thomas, this is not such a silly idea. Yep, 20 past 10 p.m. Yeah. It's, you may be actually it might be behind. Let's think, it is Wednesday evening here, Ken. I think it's Tuesday, is it, where you are? It was up here, wasn't it? There it is. Gee, it's a fair teleport distance, but okay. That's what teleporting is for. Oh, come on, get in there. Still that mana shrine's handy. Okay, here we go again. Where are we? I'll say this, at least the chest isn't guarded. Let's do that. 20 past 5 a.m. Tuesday, yeah, so I assume that means I'm a day ahead, yeah. Alright, let's go till past, people. Let's keep doing this at Thomas's request. Let's keep going. So this character is geared for running Pindleskin. Let's have those mana potions. Let's fill up on scrolls.
Good afternoon.
But it's been a pretty good evening. Nothing much to find, but I've always enjoyed the interaction with the chat. Yeah, now I do have the map, Thomas. This character can run the ancient tunnels in reasonable safety. That's it, isn't it? And we're going to see the map. Oh, good. There's another unique group, is it? And it's immune to cold, alright. Yeah, I think the mercenary needs better gear to do this. Where's that well? There. Geez, no, the mercenary's knocked it down. Alright. Yep, that's an idea. Yep, that's an idea. Yeah, geez, oh, what a crowd. The trick is to get there. And sometimes that, but at least you can freeze them. Some of them you can't. Nothing there. So I didn't think there was anything there. Nope. And we're done. Wow.
Salutations.
So poison resistance is negative. Okay. Let's try the other one. Yeah, oh, that's the teleport. We don't want that. We want it. Yeah, it's awkward to get to. Right. You can't quite single it out. Okay, here we go. Let's just no, try that. There we go. Okay. Thomas, when you do this yourself, when you do this yourself, do you run players 1 or what? Let's do Pindleskin first. Last couple, people. I just...
Could this be a trap?
Oh, gee. Wow. Thunderstrokes. Huh. Okay. I don't think I'll get to them with Raxka. I think I'm going to run Titan's Revenge, but let's at least put those in the stash. Players 1 boring. Okay, right, so. Players 7, okay. I wonder if it improved the drop chances in the chest. Okay. Right. Can we telekinesis that? Yeah, it's awkward to select. Right. Now the chest was over here. Right, okay. Alright, no, got there without any opposition. Oh. Hello, Daniel. Oh, Daniel, I've gone about an extra hour on what I intended here because Thomas has suggested we run some of these other areas. But I don't think this character is quite suited. We're getting there, but I'm not certain the... I don't think this character is quite suited to doing this. Oh. Where are we? Right. Okay, at least the chest is unoccupied. Oh, snakes. Oh, that's unnecessary. All I do is exit. Okay, alright, let's do this once more, people. It may make me a better player, because I certainly don't like putting... Geez, that's taken its time. I certainly don't like putting my characters at risk, and which I certainly think this is. I've just got to get over the idea. But okay, we've got to say it, we would never have got the thunderstrokes. I don't know how they go for. I don't know if they're good ones or not. But let's at least do this once more, and then I think it'll be time to call it quits, peoples. That'll be 3 hours. Oh, back on normal weapons.
Could this be a trap?
Said the magic find is more than I thought. 539 was better than I was expecting.
Good afternoon.
Let's put in the full rejuvenation potion in the belt. Okay, hello Daniel, yes. Yeah, yep. No, but thanks for calling in, Daniel, because I think this is going to be the last one here. Okay, so here we go. Map on. Oh, what do we got? Whoops. Whoa, that was nasty. Right into Death Lords. There's the chest though. Wow. I'm not certain what here. We're just slowly losing the we could run Pindleskin to get more full rejuvenation potions. That would work, but okay people, this will be the last one I think. Frozen Tundra. But I've got to say, Thomas, it's not such a silly suggestion. It's a pity you can't quite telekinesis that. Oh, let's get moving here. And there's the chest. That's a bit crowded. Nothing in the chest. I'm not going to worry about the flawless topaz. It's time to go. Alright, let me get back in the game here. Right. It is, okay, you're right. It's certainly probably a bit more interesting than running Lower Kurast. We'll do one last thing, people. Let's roll that charm. But we're slowly running out of full rejuvenation potions. 3% faster run walk. Okay, let me just tidy up a bit here. Don't need to carry those rings anymore, by the way. Should really just put them away. Got that amulet anyway. That was a good find during the evening. Okay, people. That might have to be... Okay. Alright people, look, it's time for me to basically call it quits. I've been going for about 3 hours here. It's coming up to relatively late at night. But okay, any last I should be on again Saturday. I must give Thomas, as I'm still carrying 539 magic find. If I was to put back on the Talrasha set, I wonder what it would be. You know, I'd have the resistances back. And do I have the hit recovery? No, because the Talrasha set confers 25 hit recovery. Okay. No, thanks, Thomas. I was fully expecting to die. But yeah, look, Thomas, that may be an alternative. I don't think it's as quick as running Pindleskin, but it's certainly a lot more variety. Okay. Any final comments? Yep, thank you, Thomas. It's certainly something I can try. Any final comments, people, before I call it quits? The next stream will definitely be, certainly on the Australian Saturday. Okay. I'll just exit the game here. Okay, thanks Ken. There. Alright, thank you LA. Yep, okay, do seem to get a few more viewers at this time. But okay. Yeah, we'll said Saturday will be for Advancing Araxka, and Saturday night we may just be a repeat of this. But again, I may not be on Saturday night. I've just said but certainly the Australian Saturday during the day, and Wednesday night. Okay, any final comments, people, before I wander off to bed? Thank you, Thomas. Good night to you as well. Well, good day to you, possibly. Thank you, Thomas. All right. All right, people. Thanks very much. Yeah, touch over 3 hours. Okay. I'll call it quits, and I will see people again at least on Saturday. In fact, I can't imagine I'd have any reason to be on before that. But thanks once again.